I'm aware that it is dark. It gets dark really early here, so I'm going to try to speed it up. I'm assuming that most of you will be listening to me like almost podcast style, and I'm relying on that for the moment. There's been a lot of things coming up in my spirit that I've been feeling to share, and I wasn't quite sure how I was going to share it. But today I felt to release something that basically says it's time to prepare. I feel that a lot of us have gotten off track and off shift and off focus from what we need to be doing. Um, and I want to remind you to listen to yourself. And I want to remind you that it is now, right now, the time to prepare. I want to remind you to be sensitive and to ask you to remember to feel the shift that is happening within yourself. The things that you feel pulled to that don't make sense. And to make space even energetically or mentally for the things that you are feeling that you need to do. Because what often happens, as is happening with me as well, you don't have the physical ability to act on the things you know you need to be doing, but you have to make space in your mind for them. And that will allow you to, it's not attracting, it's just being able to recognize the things that come to you that will allow you to now have the resources that you are being drawn to. One of the things I want to talk about today is it is now garden season. And for whatever reason, I was just walking around Lowe's. They have their seeds out. And I just felt to tell you that the garden is important this year. It's important to get your seeds this year. All of them. Don't skimp this year. It's not the year to, I'll just get a little bit of what I need. If you have the resources and the things are in front of you, get the things that you're pulled to and get the things that you need and want. Get the amount that you feel drawn to get. Don't let other people tell you what is enough and what's not enough. It's time to prepare. It's time to get back focused. It's time to get stocked up. It's time to get stocked up on store goods, paper towels, toilet paper, just anything that you use in your home. It's time to get stocked up on that. I have some videos in my playlist on preparedness that tell you how to get started if you have not absolutely started before, but many of you probably have. And so I want to say that feel that you've been feeling, that tug that you've been feeling, it's time to get back focused. It's time to get centered, because like I feel like somebody's like off center, like you're scatterbrained, and you need to get some quiet time. Prioritize the quiet time and sit in silence. Get back centered. Take your eyes off of what is in front of you and focus inward, because that's going to give you the instruction to know what to do next. I want to remind you that those that are community minded, I've said this before, are who will thrive. And so allow yourself to be more benevolent in a world that is increasingly not and very selfish. And I know it is easy, especially when you're a sensitive soul, to just pull back. And usually that's the advice. But when you feel to open your hand, then to open your hand. And you're opening your hand not because you trust others. You open your hand because you trust yourself that for whatever reason this is important. I find that that's easier to do than just going off of shame. I want to remind you that the way to start definitively building your pantry, if you've just absolutely started from zero, is to just pay attention. Pay attention to what you eat. Look at the boxes. If you eat Cheez-Its, do you know just the base procedure of making a Cheez-It? Just not that you're actually going to make it, but is it made of wheat or corn? Is it cheese? Is it powdered, right? Like, start just paying attention to what you're buying, to what you're eating. And really, I just feel to get your seeds. It just feels like that. It's really important. And I saw that over the winter, this was one of the years where they took the seeds away from the stores. Before, for the past few years, they've been keeping them out all year round. And they've been taking them away, and now they're back and they're higher than ever. And remember a couple of years ago, there was, the seed gate, the pepper gate, the bean gate, all the things where the seeds in the package did not match what actually grew. And a lot of people did not know what they were actually growing. I want to remind you that just because it's an inconvenient truth or truth that you feel afraid of does not mean you should bury your head in the sand. And that is why you need to get connected. Until next time.